Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So all these sightings I'm going to be showing you were over a couple of hours. We actually went to a birthday party of a family members. We were all in the back garden, lovely day. So I decided to do the calling method. I done a call within 30 to 40 minutes and noticed this object here that we're recording. All these objects are in order of sightings that we've seen. I hadn't took my tripod at this moment. But later on throughout the sightings I did manage to go back and get my tripod because there was a lot of sightings. This one, it was a neck breaker. It was directly above me, so it was really hard to record because, as people know, I've had a bad neck over the last year, so I tend not to be staring up, and it's hard to do it with just a camcorder in your hands. But I managed to get this sighting. Like I said, I don't know what to make of it. It was just like a round ball directly above us. A lot of people couldn't see this one because it was just so high. Again, then there was this object. This one stayed around for a long time. Actually has a flyby that you'll see just in a moment. Here it is slowed down. You see it come into frame in just a moment on the right hand side. Again, this object was flaring and it didn't tumble. Just moved very rigid across the sky, didn't seem to be gaining altitude, just stuck around for a long time. Looked like a very bright star. Everyone was watching this object. It was very strange. You'll see moments of really intense flaring. That's not typical of the sun's reflection. It was very strange. Again, we recorded this for about 40 to 50 minutes. I've brought all the sightings down to around 40 seconds, 50 seconds. Or sometimes a little bit longer to get an idea of what these objects were doing. Again, you just gotta have an open mind with what we're seeing here, and it's up to you to believe it. Nothing's beats going out and doing this yourself. If you go out and do these calling methods, you'll start seeing these objects. Again, after that object passed above the house where I'd exactly been asking, this large cluster came past. Again, I was like, well, I try and be objective with what I'm recording, believe it or not. Sometimes I like to say, oh, that could be a balloon. I like to go with what I know is not a balloon, if they don't tumble, if they flare, and if orbs are coming past them. And there's other signs of indications of mimicry that these objects leave that I have gone through previously in other videos to explain why these objects stand out from ordinary balloons. But this one, yeah, I was just like, well, it was odd. It was around anomalous objects, but I'm not going to go out and say, oh, this is an anomaly in the sky. But what is very interesting about this object, you'll see in just a couple of minutes. So the object actually returned. It was about 45 to 50 minutes above me, around another object that you'll see here. Again, it looked like a flaring star. It was a star. This one was really odd because you'll hear in the commentary there, it's very odd because it was moving in one direction. It weren't gaining altitude. It'd go one way, stop, stay there for 10 minutes, move back, then come to the centre of the house, stay there. And it was just weird because it was just going all these different directions. I wouldn't expect a balloon. I expect a balloon just to float up and float away. This one was moving round, coming back, and it lasted for around 50 minutes. And then around, as that's in the same area, I look up and again, looked like a star. But what is it? It appears to me to be the cluster from 40 to 50 minutes beforehand. So very strange. So 50 minutes later, this object appeared back directly in front of me around the star-like object. But yeah, I seen that balloon cluster float away and go away into another direction. In 50 minutes, it's above me. Come on, balloons don't do that as far as I'm concerned, and I've never seen balloons in my life do that, apart from these objects that can use mimicry to go unnoticed. Again, we just got to go with what we're objectively seeing in the sky as we're using these results. And then just shortly after this, we just recorded the cluster a bit longer. It was very, very strange how it was doing this. But yeah, just let me know what you think in the comment section. You know, everyone knows what these objects can do. If I've tried to explain numerous times, other observers are out there trying to explain to people what they're doing, and it's up to you to believe. But the best thing you can do is obviously go out there on a clear day. We've told you what to do. There's many methods you can use. You can use mirror signaling, you can use the calling method, or people call summoning. Their methods are out there. You can also use an IR camera that you can use with the filter on it, an IR filter. You can start scanning your surroundings for these objects and you'll see them, but you won't be able to see them with the naked eye. Start sending mirror signals towards them and stuff, and you'll see. You spend enough time out there looking up, you'll start seeing them. They start interacting and flashing back at you and moving towards you, coming back later on. Numerous objects where you just can't ignore it anymore. So yeah, there'll be more footage up. I've got a load of footage and I'll probably post that in another video soon, so stay tuned for more.